Imagine, right now in a parallel reality, just a thought away, there's a version of yourself who already achieved everything that you have ever dreamed of. Confident, thriving, unstoppable. What if I told you that you can step into that life today? Based on Vadim Zeland's groundbreaking philosophy, let's uncover how you can meet and become the best version of yourself. According to Vadim Zeland in his book Reality Transurfing, reality is not fixed. Instead, every possible outcome of every possible event exists in parallel in what he calls the infinite variance space. Think of it as a library of lifelines where every book describes a possible life that you can take. And one of these books, or many, describe the life of a version of yourself that has already achieved everything that you desire, that lives the life that you dream of. And the key insight is that you don't have to create your desired reality from scratch. It already exists out there in the multiverse of realities. And your job is to find it, identify it, and then tune into it. Think of it like a radio receiver where you can tune the frequency until you find the station that you would like to listen to. And by the end of this video, you will have a step-by-step guide of actionable advice that you can take to start this process. So let's break it down step by step. But to grasp this, we first have to understand Vadim Zeland's core idea, the infinite variance space. Think of reality as a vast field of possible outcomes, not a single straight line. And every decision, every thought, every action influences which lifeline, which outcome you slide into. And most people go through life letting their path be dictated by outside forces, like stress, like societal expectations, like bad habits. And this leads to suboptimal realities. And Vadim Zeland argues that your best version is already out there, living one of these variants. And the good thing is that it's not some kind of unattainable superhero. It's you, optimized, making every decision to honor your potential. For example, if you struggle with procrastination, your best version has mastered discipline through habits that empower rather than drain. And why does it matter? Because recognizing that this best version of you already exists out there shifts your mindset from "I wish I could be better" to "I can connect to the me who is already there." And this is not about forcing change through willpower alone, it's about recognizing your possibilities. Because, as Vadim Zeland says, the world is a mirror of your attitude towards it. And if you see your capability of tapping into these lifelines, into this best version of your life, doors will open. Now, before we get practical, please do me a favor, like the video and send it to someone who is on the same journey to become their best version. And now, let's map out the practical steps. First step is exploration, to define who this best version of you truly is. And this is not about vague daydreaming like it would be nice to drive a Lambo or live close to the beach. This is a deliberate mapping exercise. So start by journaling or meditating on the following questions. How does the best version of you act daily? Do they start the day with a meditation or with a gratitude exercise? Do they enjoy sports? How do they act in relationships? Do they communicate openly instead of avoiding conflict? How do they approach their work? What kind of structure supports them? And what kind of routines do they follow? What do they spend most time with? Do they get up with meditation and wind down in the evening? How do they handle setbacks? Do they react emotionally or with confidence? How do they deal with stress and unwanted emotions? To make this vivid, we need to dig deeper into your core values. And your core values are the non-negotiable principles that light you up, like freedom, health, family and connection. Explore them by asking yourself, what truly matters to me? What activities make me fly? What injustices fire me up? For example, if family is a core value, your best version might prioritize quality time over overtime work. If growth is a key, They might invest more into developing new skills. As you reflect, your best version unfolds naturally. It's like sketching out a map. The more details you add, appearance, energy, achievements, the clearer your lifeline becomes in the infinite variant space. Vadim Zeland emphasizes visualization here. Spend 5 to 10 minutes daily imagining this best version of yourself. Feel the emotions of already being them. And with this map in hand, your path unfolds. Once you mapped out your best self, the universe or the infinite variant space starts showing you signs. These are people or opportunities coming your way aligned with your vision. Vadim Zeland calls this sliding into new lifelines. But mapping alone is not enough. You have to walk the path. This leads to the crucial step, adaptation. Mirror your best version's life in small, consistent ways. If they exercise daily, start with a 10-minute walk. If they read for growth, swap one TV episode for a book chapter. The magic, as you adapt, there's no other outcome. You will become that version. It's inevitable because you are harmonizing your current reality with your best version's reality. Think of it like tuning a guitar string. Small, precise adjustments bring it to perfect pitch. And Vadim Zeland warns against importance here. Don't obsess or force it, as this creates resistance. Instead, act with calm intention. Potential pitfalls, doubt or inconsistencies can pull you back into old lifelines. Counter this by tracking progress in a journal. Note down wins no matter how small to enforce the shift. Don't beat yourself up over small setbacks. Instead, become aware of them and act differently next time. If this resonates, I highly recommend you to read Vadim Zeland's Reality Transurfing for deeper insights. Remember, your best version is already out there waiting for you to step into that life. So now grab a notebook, start mapping out your core values and define the best version of yourself. Let me know in the comments how this version of you looks like.